Alright, we're in that awkward time where we're waiting for the global release. Unfortunately, I have to work as soon as the global release comes out. I get maybe half an hour. So, in that half an hour, I need to actually get ready for work and go to work. So, I will not be able to play the DLC as soon as it comes out, unfortunately. I'm also not far enough in the game to yeah, I'm not far enough in the game. I have to kill Moog. So it's gonna be a while for me to get to the DLC area. Which is fine. This is why the run's going on YouTube. Since how I did unlock Moog's Palace, I did farm a bunch of runes. I farmed a little bit for multiplayer, for rune arcs, in between videos. That's about it. Let's see. Oh, right. Whips got buffed. I called it. In one of my previous videos, I called it. Whips got buffed, baby. They're there. Increase the damage of whips, except for the one whip that no one uses. Nice. So that's the official patch notes. The 1.12 regulation whips keep getting buffed. Now the damage increase isn't by a whole lot. Let's take a peek here at my whip right now. That's not a great example. I'm going to change it to keen because that's where you see the damage numbers reflected accurately. And yeah, that's smithing stone 6 because I'm trying to upgrade the weapon. So Haslow's keen pedal whip plus 16 up there in the top on that video. It's 193 plus 105. The plus 105 is going to be kind of irrelevant for now because I increased my deck stats since this recording that I'm showing. It's a previous recording. So 193 is the number to really pay attention to. And when we go back into game, it's Haslow's King Pedal Whip up at the top. And it's 199. So the damage didn't go up significantly, but it's like I got like a extra maybe plus one. Uh, I got somewhere between an extra plus one to plus two. And maybe if you're trying to be really generous, maybe a extra plus 3 levels out of upgrades. So like if the max level is plus 25 whip, then with that damage buff, it's effectively like a plus 26 whip or a plus 27 once it's max level. If they keep those damage numbers. So it's not game breakingly strong, but it is a nice bump. And again, this is right in the pre-release before the DLC goes live. But there was a download, and the game is updated PvE wise to the DLC without having the DLC be available. So all the niceties that came with the game, the most important one being as soon as you launch the game, you're not being flashbanged by the logo. 6 smithing stone 6s. So I just upgraded the whip. Well, I got the damage. Well, I got the numbers up. me take a look here. If we go back to Ashes of War and go over to Keen. So plus 17 is 205, and the previous was 193. So yeah, the damage numbers aren't like absurd, which is fine. I duplicated the Thunderbolt because so that way I could put it on either whip if I needed lightning damage on either whip. Because lightning damage isn't selectable in this little menu here for now. Unless I do Thunderbolt on it. This is the regular menu. And I think I need, I have to go to Castle Redmane to get the fire whetstone knife. Which I need to go back there anyway and do area cleanup. But first, there are some smithing stone 6s in this area that I need to scoop up. And while I'm doing this area cleanup, I might as well do a little bit of multiplayer. Maybe I'll get a chance. Sometimes I get summoned right away. Where I've been pumping up my levels, I probably won't get summoned very often. Which is fine, that just means I need to progress further into the game and unlock different summoning pools. As of right now, I can't do any of the fancy multiplayer stuff, like um, choosing which summoning pools I can be summoned from. So I can't, yeah. As you know, if you've been watching this playthrough, I've been very selective of which summoning pools I've been allowing myself to be summoned out of. So they're addressing that in the DLC finally, and when the DLC goes live, hopefully we'll get access to those settings. But right now, I can't find them. They're not in the multiplayer tab. Actually, this is kind of annoying right now, so I'm gonna delete this. It just makes an annoying noise while I'm playing. Nothing else over here. Yes, there is. In the previous video, I went out and got this mask. Actually, I want to see how much my attack power is right now. 425. That's a lot of damage on a whip, actually. And then when the blood lord thing goes away, that's a significant damage chunk when a bleed goes off. So I'll have a whole bunch of ghost glove wards for when I get some DLC summons. If any of them are actually any good. Or better than, if they're better than what's currently available, I should say. And the only reason I say that is because base game Elden Ring, there were a lot of overpowered things. So, and the DLC is made by the same people. So hopefully they'll, well, I don't know about hopefully, but more than likely they're gonna release when the all the new stuff is gonna be really overpowered. So the time to play it is as soon as it's on launch. If you want to feel like you're actually overpowered, because more than likely, like 3 or 4, like somewhere between 1 to 3 patch cycles later, they're gonna nerf everything into the ground. Well, maybe not into the ground, but they're gonna nerf the most overused stuff. 'Cause that's how they do. Buddy, what are you doing? Where are you going? We're not here. Yeah, like summons aren't really here to explore other parts of the world with you. Like I'll try, but it's like we don't have the horse. Why do you want us to go out into the Scarlet Rot Lake? Like, you're better off using your horse. Hmm. Is he trying to go for the dragon? Zeeks. Like I got flame cleanse me, so I'm not really worried about it. If I do get Scarlet Rot. This is the closest summon sign for this? I mean, I got cold and bleed, so I suppose I'm set up for this dragon. Just give me my rune arc. That's really why I'm participating in PvP or PvE co-op, getting those rune arcs. That and I have like very little experience fighting this dragon right now. I have a feeling I'm gonna get fucking Scarlet Rot Breath. Or Tail Whap. There it is. Wow, I didn't. Oh, Scarlet Rat. And we all died. Figures. Just because the Scarlet Rat wasn't aimed at us doesn't mean it didn't just fart it out everywhere. That's why I don't like that boss. Or, I suppose it's a boss. There's enemies that just spam Scarlet Rot over and over again in like a wide cone are annoying. I should have brought some lightning damage with me. It's fine. What I'm looking for should be right there. Oh, theoretically there should be another +6 stone here. Or not. Maybe it's supposed to be up higher, but if it's up higher, I grabbed it already. How am I supposed to get up there? Two hammerhead ants. This will probably lead down to. Uh, will it connect to the other area? Where are we now? Aha! This is where I fight Light, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Even when I turned my back upon the two-finger, Goliath remained my lord. Though he was created a vassal, he was a colossal failure, Blythe and E.G. both. Art yet, they both understand that I must betray everything. And another one, kind. I've let slip forget what thou heard. I've let forget what thou.
Hmm. Oh, can't be a Souls game without curse frogs. Get out of the death light.
Oh, Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Rani the witch cometh to rend thy flesh for the fateful wound ne'er to heal.
Oh, that was bad.
Beautifully 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and Iji I love them.
Hmm. You don't see many messages, right? Just one weird butterfly. So I'll upload it. Why not? And it is kind of poetic, I suppose. Well, maybe it's not poetic. I don't know. I'm not a romanticizer. I like that. Feels poetic. Ah, yes, the Lake of Rot. There are good times ahead in this area. Dung oh dung. Okay, the dung oh dung made me laugh. Where do you put that? No, that one. Alright, how many smithing stone? 6s. I need 2 more. Reinforce arms up to 18. So I need 4 more, and then I can probably fully upgrade that whip. How many are in the Lake of Rot? Deeper depths, but no Lake of Rot. Not a single one in the Lake of Rot. Well, screw this area. I'll come back later then. There's something walking in the middle of the Lake of Rot. Hmm. That was right where I fought Blythe. The question remains, how do I get up to there? So I don't think there's a jump down spot. Could be wrong though. I'll do a quick run by. Make sure that there's not a way to jump down. I'm not worried about any rune loss anymore, because now that I have that ledge at Mogwin's Palace, I can farm up to any amount of runes I want. Well, with the time investment, of course. No, guess I can't do a run by. Maybe there is a connection over to the left somewhere back here. It's a chance to show off a fully upgraded Dung Eater. Alright, Dung Eater, get her. Good enough damage. It's kind of, well, Dung Eater's damage is kind of low for being maxed out. So hopefully the DLC summons will be a little bit stronger. Or a little better at... Well, I doubt anything will be tankier. The tankier and still deal damage as well as the Dung Eater. Because he has the most... he's supposed to be one of the hardiest because he has his armor set. Which increases vigor, so... Who knows? Maybe Dung Eater will get maybe we will get one that's just outright outclasses everything. And as soon as that happens, you better enjoy it while it lasts, because you know it's gonna get nerfed. And I still have barely explored any of the Atlas Plateau. balancing here. I'll decide where to go after work, probably. Ugh.